What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with some breaking news regarding the Division 2. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. And finally, shout out where you're from. It's cool to see where everyone is from. All right, come on, Maine. And yeah, you got to stay warm up there. Woo, it's getting cold down here. I can only imagine how cold it is up there. And then what was another one we just saw? Nova Scotia? Is that was another one? So Nova Scotia, Maine, and then the third one was way on the other side. I want to say it was the Philippines. Hey man, keep shouting out where you're from. It's really cool. Anyways, we have patch notes and we have a PTS. For all of this information and more, just follow me over here on Twitter, X if you're nasty, at Kamikazevondoom for anything division related before I make a YouTube video, but this was just posted by the devs. We have the PTS and the patch notes. So they just posted PC players can now preload the PTS. This will be a testing phase for Year 7 Season 3, and it will open Friday, the 14th at 8 a.m. Eastern. And I'm sure the patch notes will say when it closes. So probably Monday at 8 a.m. But let's go ahead and get into the patch notes. I'm not a big fan of the new way they did their Trello board, but it is what it is. Yeah, because now look. Now it's like a huge... Okay, this is going to be fun. All right, so with this, let's see if I can... So end date is Monday, 8 a.m. So I was right. Okay. So Friday to Monday will be the PTS, and it is only for PC players. To preload it, all you have to do is open up Ubisoft Connect on your PC, and as long as you own the game on PC, you should be able to just download the PTS for free. It will be under the ready to install category. All right. So first up, we have the companion system. So Season 3 Mutiny will bring in the new companion system feature where you can recruit and command defected True Sons. And now these True Sons will fight by your side. As a squad leader, you will be able to direct your companion. He will follow you, take cover whenever needed, and revive you if needed. You can also get more special abilities through the command link global modifier and the active modifiers. The system works closely with the seasonal modifier system, and the command link will focus on coordination between you and your companion. So again, all of the modifiers pretty much are going to be companion based, because this entire season will just be you and your companion. This companion is only going to be for this season, so they are hard focusing on this interaction. That way you can have fun during this season, because again, it's only going to be for one season. Now it says here that active modifiers will define each companion's archetype, and the passive modifiers will let you equip up to 3 bonus effects for your companion or yourself. The hostile modifiers will create enemy behaviors to try to break your teamwork. As you move through the seasonal journey, you will unlock new mechanics, additional modifiers, and more companion archetypes. Recruitment. So this is how you get your companion. Again, it's all about companions, so just buckle in. It's a lot of information. You can now recruit new companions through 2 activities, either open world recruitment or True Sons Mutiny events. Now, both of these will be spread out across Washington, D.C. Once these events are unlocked, you will come across potential defectors while roaming Washington, D.C. and engaging those True Sons in the open world. Now, occasionally, a defector will side with you during this encounter, and if they survive, you can interact with them afterwards and recruit them as your active companion. Now, we already saw during the devs live stream that if you have a companion on you and you are doing a True Sons Mutiny event, and you just so happen to get another companion to side with you, you can actually switch them out and you can get a new companion. So say you had a assault True Sons companion, you could then have, a heavy True Sons companion or a controller True Sons companion, something like that. Pretty cool. Now, it says here that recruitment encounters are limited to the DC map, but once a companion joins your team, you can take them to New York City. So, no recruiting in New York, whether it be Woney or Brooklyn. You can only get your companion in DC and then go out to New York City. Okay. So we have the different archetypes. So there's going to be 3 different types of companions here. So one will be an assault companion, dealing more damage. One will be a medic, dealing with, survivability and healing and whatnot. And one will be a engineer, more like tech based. Okay. And here's what they have to say. There are 3 companion archetypes, each with a distinct combat style and purpose to your team. First up, we have the Assault Companion. This will advance aggressively and engage enemies head-on, using cover when needed. Next up, we have the Medic. This one focuses on healing and reviving their allies and maintaining more of a defensive posture. And finally, the Engineer Companion. This one will support from a distance by deploying automated defenses and providing sustained fire from safety. So think of like a turret drone build, if you will. It says here that you will start with the Assault Companion during the introductory mission. The remaining 2 archetypes are gained by finding and recruiting them in the open world. As a companion's active modifier ability levels up, they receive stat boosts that make them more reliable in action. So think of it like they're squishy at first, you level them up, and all of a sudden they're tanks. Keep in mind, though, that not every agent skill interacts with your companions. For example, the Reviver Hive can restore a downed companion, but most other skills will not affect them directly. Okay. Each companion also comes with traits, which are central to their recruitment system. So when recruiting these companions, you have to look at these traits because they are different. And that's why I was saying if you have a companion on you and say you're doing like a different mutiny event, or say you get another companion that wants to join your team, you can compare the 2 and you can pick the one with better traits. So say you want one with more like armor and more skill haste, you could go for that. Say you want one with like more movement speed and damage, you could go for that. So it says here, recruited companions will start with 2 random class-specific traits. These can act as strengths or weaknesses. Some may boost their offense at the cost of some defense, while others might enhance their movement speed or provide resistance to crowd control effects. You are encouraged to try different companions and different trait combinations to find a setup that best fits you. So basically, not only are we going to have build videos, but we're going to have videos on which traits to get for which companions. It's going to be a whole thing. Okay. Next up, we have modifiers. Now, just remember, these modifiers are going to be heavily, central around your companions. So starting with the global modifier. This will be the modifier that is on for everyone if you have your modifiers enabled. And this new global modifier will be called Command Link. Now, this is the core seasonal modifier built around teamwork between you and your companion. Each coordinated move you make with your companion will build up a link meter. This will provide short-term buffs and grant you some modifier XP. Once the command link is full, that command link meter, you can then activate your active modifier. So think of it this way: you're you're doing a mission with your companion, you're building up this meter. Once you max it out, you can then use your active, and then you can, build up that meter again. Pretty cool. Now it says here that there are different actions to build up this command link meter. So first up, you have priority kills. So your companion kills a target that you marked. Pretty cool. Then you have a crossfire kill where you and your companion both damage and kill the enemy together. Then you have reposition, where your companion completes a move or cover that you told them to do. Then you have the assists. Either you or your companion will kill an enemy that was attacked by the other one in a short window. Buddy aid. Either you or your companion revive the other. And collateral kill. Companion eliminates a target autonomously. All right. Next up, we have co-op rules for the command link. So your command link function is both solo and co-op, but with specific rules when you have multiple agents. So you can only have one companion at a time. Only one companion can be active for the entire group. Any agent can swap in their companion and command it for 90 seconds. But once that duration ends, any other agent can then take over by deploying their own companion. Each agent fills their own command link meter through teamwork actions with the active companion, even if their personal companion is not deployed. Priority kill and reposition actions will apply buffs only to the agent who issued that command. Crossfire, buddy aid, and collateral kill actions can be triggered by any group member, with each player benefiting from that link meter and applicable buffs. Pretty cool. When switching to a companion that becomes the active one, any previously earned command link progress carries over. That sounds even better. Progress and bonuses reset whenever a companion ability is used, or when swapping companions, or if either the agent or companion is down. Pretty cool. So the whole companion with a group sounds really good. It gives everyone these buffs. Now, I did gloss over the buffs because I wanted to just talk about what actions would fill up that command link meter. But just so you know, each of these give you a little buff. They're short, 10 seconds max, but you get like weapon handling, crit chance, reload speed, weapon damage, bonus armor. I mean, there's quite a number of these buffs. None of them stack, but they are fun. Now the duration stacks. Now see, that's cool. Duration does stack for the crit chance. Ooh. Some of these look like they're going to be a lot of fun, but we need to get our hands on it before anything goes. We'll see. We'll see how practical it is. Next up, we have the active modifiers. So remember, the global modifier is the command link. You're building up the command link meter to then use your active modifier. There are only 3 active modifiers. Think of it as core attributes. Either you're going to go damage, you're going to go some sort of survivability, or you're going to go electronics or tech. Okay? Now, active modifiers. These active modifiers will let you command your True Son's companion to use a special ability once the command link meter is full. There are 3 available. You have Spearhead, Tech Line, and Quick Fix. These abilities can be upgraded using modifier XP, making them stronger. You can earn modifier XP by performing command link actions while your companion is active. Each active modifier has 3 different upgradable levels, so you can only upgrade each of them 3 times, okay? Not bad. Last season, we had some at like level 5, some at level 3, so this is cool that they're just knocking all of them to level 3. That's good. It says progress is tracked per companion archetype, whether they are assault, engineer, or medic. All companions that belong to the same archetype share the same upgrade process. Each progress is permanent and does not reset. Look at that. The passive modifiers. Now remember, the passive modifiers, like half of them are going to be, companion based. The other half are going to be for you. All right. So it says right here, passive modifiers provide ongoing bonuses that apply with any active companion. There are 18 passive modifiers in total, divided into offense, defense, and tactics. Up to 3 can be equipped at one time. So remember, you have the global modifier command link. You'll only get to use 1 active modifier, and then you can use 3 passive modifiers. So it says here, up to 3 can be equipped at once. These bonuses activate automatically during gameplay. Passive modifiers are all about boosting the way you and your companion work together. They're designed to make your partnership stronger, giving you bonuses like quicker command link buildup, extended buff times, or bonus damage. And finally, we have the hostile countermeasures. They did not break down any of the passives, huh? I guess we'll just have to look at all of them in the game tomorrow. Next up, we have the hostile countermeasures. Remember, these hostile countermeasures are going to be their modifiers to try to mess with you and your companion. So it says here, hostile modifiers introduce enemy types designed to disrupt your coordination with your companion. Each one changes the flow of combat in its own way, and you'll need to adapt. First up, we have the Commander. This will be a elite enemy with increased armor who buffs nearby enemies. Pretty cool. Think of that like the Guardian. Whenever we were doing the Guardian global event, kind of the same thing. Next up, we have the Jammer. So the Jammer enemy will be a stealthed enemy that reduces command link gains and disables your passive modifiers. Ugh, that sucks. And finally, we have the Fire Team hostile countermeasure, where 2 linked enemies will share damage resistance and healing. All right. So those are a quick breakdown of your modifiers. They did not show like great detail of the active or of the 18 passive modifiers, but we'll look at them tomorrow. Okay. Next up, we have new gear, new weapons, and new talents. We have new exotics and new named weapons as well. This season introduces new equipment focused on teamwork. If you work with your allies, you get stronger offensively and defensively, with different benefits to reinforce the entire group. Allies include group members, nearby NPCs, and your companion. First up, we have the new exotics. The new exotic M1A. So this is called the Bittersweet. The talent for the exotic M1A will be called Transfusion. Hitting headshots will build up a stack. When shooting an ally or skill. When shooting an ally or skill, it will repair them for 50% of the shot's damage. Healed allies will receive 200% of your repair skills bonus as bonus armor for each stack, and all hits will guarantee headshots for 8 seconds after healing an ally or skill. This one's crazy. So it says hitting headshots will build up a stack, and then when you shoot your ally or skill, it repairs them. So you're in combat, you're shooting the enemy, you get your stacks, and all of a sudden you see Bob. Bob's armor's getting low. Oh no, Bob! No, Bob! No! Stay up, Bob! And then you shoot Bob, right? So that's what it says. It says when shooting an ally, it will repair them, right? So you're shooting enemies. Oh no, Bob! And then you shoot Bob, and it will heal them. But not only that, but the healed enemies will receive 200% of your repair skills as bonus armor. Holy crap. So if I have 200% repair skills, if I have 200% repair skills, you would then get, what? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That would be crazy. Why would they do that? Next up, we have the exotic Super 90. Oh, it's a Super 90. Ooh. And the exotic Super 90 is called Sheriff. I shot the sheriff. Sorry. But I did it. Sorry. Moving on. The Sheriff Exotic Super 90 comes with the talent Authentico. So this will give you more weapon damage. Get this. This is crazy. It will give you more weapon damage, 100% accuracy, and no damage drop-off. Yeah. Did someone say sniper shotty? Sniper shotty? Just saying. And finally, so we had the exotic M1A. Okay, that will be in the seasonal reward track. We have the exotic Super 90. This will be in the new climax mission. And finally, we have the new exotic chess piece. This will also be in the seasonal reward track with the exotic M1A. So the exotic chess piece is called Beacon. And the Beacon exotic chess piece comes with the talent Bond. James Bond. Nope, not that Bond. But this is more of like a bond, like a kinship, if you will. Now it says here, there are two different buffs. So the first one is you and your allies, and the other one is not. So first it says both you and your allies will receive crit hit damage, skill efficiency, and armor regeneration when you're within 10 meters of your ally. So that's just for you and your ally if you're next to your ally. But the next one, you receive crit hit damage, skill efficiency, and armor regeneration when you're next to one of your skills. Now, it says here that only the highest buff will be active. So here's what you do. You run around with a damage build and the Mender Seeker, because the Mender Seeker will follow you no matter where you go, and it will only go off once you start to take a lot of damage. So you could have this buff active the whole time, and then whenever the Seeker goes off, pop like a Defender drone or something and just walk around with a drone. But you could have that buff active the entire time. And then whenever you get next to an ally, it basically just doubles your buff. So that's pretty cool. I'm liking this chess piece. I want to try it out in like, in a real mission or something. So can't wait for the PTS. Next up, we have the new brand set and gear sets. This new brand set is crazy. And the new named items are even crazier. So check this out. I hope you have your notepad ready. So the new brand set, this is going to be a new meta. The new brand set is called Unit Alloys. The one piece gives you rate of fire. Yeah, this is going to be fun. The two piece gives you 20% AR damage. And the three piece gives you 50% magazine size. So, if you were to use this with the Ninja Bike and the Picaros, you could easily get 100% magazine size. Just saying. Going to the named items, it comes with two different named items. First up, we have a new named chess piece. This one is called Equalizer. Now, the new named chess piece for the Unit Alloys brand set will come with the perfect talent, Perfect Obliterate. Let's go! Perfect Obliterate. Now, I know. They nerfed Obliterate back in the day. I know. But whenever they nerfed it, we all said that they were going to get ready to bring out Perfect Obliterate. I mean, we didn't know it'd be 2 years later, but hey, I mean, better late than never, right? I mean, you still made it. So Perfect Obliterate. Crit hits will increase your total weapon damage for 1% per stack for 10 seconds. This will stack up to 24 times. So normal Obliterate will be 20, and Perfect Obliterate will be 24. But wait, there's more, because the other named item is the named holster. Now this one, the Slavo. This comes with the perfect attribute of rate of fire. And if that sounds familiar, it's because you get rate of fire from the one piece bonus using this brand set. So this named holster will automatically have 13% rate of fire just from using it. Yeah, it's pretty damn cool. This new brand set looks amazing. The new named items look good. And I can't wait to use those new exotics. Now, let's pivot to the new gear set. So the new gear set is called Concentrated Company. Now, Concentrated Company is going to be pretty interesting. This is all formed at teamwork using your using both your allies and your skills, because your allies, your skills, and you all benefit this gear set. So hear me out. The 2-piece will give you weapon damage. That's cool. Everyone likes that. The 3-piece will give you weapon handling. However, that 4-piece will then give you the brand new talent, camaraderie. So camaraderie. Shooting an enemy will mark them. When a marked enemy will die, you receive a stack. Now this stack is for each ally or skill that contributed to that kill. So if you, both your skills and your ally all hit the enemy, that's 4 stacks. Pretty cool. Now this stacks up to 35 times, and your stacks will decay every 10 seconds. Now, maximum amount of marks that can be placed is 3. So you can mark up to 3 enemies at once, and you can get these stacks up pretty damn quick. Now it does get even better, because using the chess piece, you get the additional talent called All for One. Now this one will allow you to mark up to 5 enemies at a time. So that's basically like guaranteeing that you're going to get buffs the entire time you're doing this. Now it gets even better, because if you use the backpack, you also get One for All. And that will bring up your stack damage per your damage bonus per stack from 3 to 5. So you're getting a bigger stack, you're getting more stacks, and you're getting more marked enemies. I mean, this is just getting better and better and better, right? Now, that's just the gear set. So you have to work with your teammates, make sure everyone's focus firing. You get the stacks, you're good to go. I mean, this is going to go to 5%. So you're going to get, what, 160% weapon damage whenever that's said and done? It's going to be crazy. Next up, we have the new named weapons and the new weapon talents. We get a new named M870 and a new named Vector. So the new named M870 will be called Lockdown. So Lockdown will come with the new talent Perfect Immobilize. So Perfect Immobilize is going to be just like Sadist or Ignited or Eyeless or Thunderstrike. It's just like all of those, okay? It amplifies your damage to a specific status. This one, Ensnare. So Riot Foam. So if you Riot Foam the enemy, you get amplified damage. Now I know a lot of people in PvP are rolling their eyes and smacking their foreheads right now, because it's like, did you seriously just make up a named shoddy for Riot Foamed enemies? Because that's exactly what people do already in PvP. Is they Riot Foam you, and then they either whip out a SMG or a shoddy to take you out. I mean, that's just classic PvP. It's hilarious. But it gets better, because not only is there a named shoddy that gives you amplified damage to ensnare enemies, you also get a Vector. Yeah. A Vector SBR 9mm. This one called Froth. So the named Vector will also come with Perfect Immobilize. So you get amplified damage towards ensnare enemies with a Vector and a freaking M870. It doesn't get any better than that. Just walk around with those 2 weapons and a Riot Foam, and you're good to go. I mean, that's crazy. Now, it will also add the normal version to the game, and that will be called Immobilize, where it just amplifies your damage by 20% to ensnared enemies, where the perfect is 25%. But that one's going to be pretty crazy, yeah? It's going to be pretty crazy indeed. Next up, we have PTS only. During the PTS, all modifiers will be unlocked from the start. So we'll be testing everything tomorrow for the PTS. We also get all of these new PTS caches. Pretty cool. But again, the PTS will start tomorrow on PC only. And that will be at 8 a.m. Friday to 8 a.m. Monday. And that is Eastern time. Whenever I tell you times, I'll tell you East Coast, all right? Now, all of this information and more is on my Twitter page, X if you're nasty. So follow me over here at Kamikazevondoom for anything Division related before I make a YouTube video. But that's it for me. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Shout out where you're from. Hit the like, subscribe. You know the whole spiel. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.